Just had one hand. My partner went alone. I forgot to set the recording up early. And this hand, I'm probably not going to do anything because I had a loner in hearts. And they sent a spade up to their partner's hand. Hopefully, my partner can at least grab one trick. I don't think Hearts wasn't. Hopefully, no one has a spade back. Of course, he has a spade back. All right. Well, first hand, I actually had a good hand in the exact opposite of what was called. I haven't gotten anything decent yet. Makes my king a boss. I'll probably never get to use it. If he gets back to me, I will call him next. As a left ace and an ace offsuit. I mean, right ace. So if it makes it past them, I'm good. Because he has no trump, and of course, it does not make it past them. Open this one can. How many did they have? Jeez, that's like three. At least we got our point. It's a hard fought point. I don't know if this is them trying to tabletop, like I'm really thinking about it or what, but I don't have any. I mean, it's a terror. I mean, I'm the only. I get this all the time. I'll never get one to match what comes up on the top of the kitty, which is extremely rare in person. But on these games that are all done by logarithms, it really happens all the time. At least I have the one with the jack here. But my offset is terrible. Well, if I'm taking that out, it's worth it, I guess. It promotes the queen too. Actually surprised I didn't have the ace there. That's usually what happens. At least we got him stopped. I don't think I was really thinking about it, even though I really wasn't. So I let the dog out because she likes to pick the worst times. The hand was pretty easy once it got back to me. I used to have a march stopped with the jack if they go for it, and I'll go for clubs if it passes around. Forcing them to hopefully trump. They had to throw their left, so my ace was good. Yeah, this is an easy call here. I'm gonna try it alone. You have to play this way just in case they would have the left. Let's see, don't. Just have to hope they didn't hold a high diamond, which they didn't. That's the thing too. If someone plays that way, a lot of times they have ace plus one. It's probably actually smart to hold a diamond if you can. Definitely pass. I mean, if it was my partner's or my deal, I definitely would pick it up. But I do have clubs covered. I do have two hearts. So I'll see here if he caught him or not. So my partner should hold a diamond, hopefully. I'm going to indicate to him I'm covering clubs by throwing my ace. Well, he had such a good hand, you're not going to stop him there. This is very tempting. So I have two diamonds, but that's three. I'm going to order it. At 9-9, you got to be a little more aggressive. Hopefully, this makes it past this person here. I'm also hoping my partner has at least one more, which they do because they have the ace. And he has to throw something. You should let this go. So we got it. We won. Hell yeah, he would have picked it up most likely. He had three. But that literally was you got to be more aggressive whenever you're playing at 9-9. You don't want your opponent's calling. And if he would have passed, which he wouldn't have, it would have went to my partner. I had three good cards too. I had two aces and no trump. Plus I had the top trump. Hopefully this gets passed around and I can go diamonds. hoping to promote my king, which didn't even happen. My queen has been promoted though. I'm not going to hang on to the jack because I really don't have much here. My partner really has to do all the heavy lifting on this one. And he definitely had the cards to do the heavy lifting on that one. So I don't want to. I would have two plus an offsuit ace though. Although I'm far better in red, they could go next on me, and they're not noobs. So I'm gonna order it. Drop the 10. Give my partner a chance on this one. Hopefully he can take it, which he didn't. It wouldn't have mattered what I did there if I would have thrown a trump. I'm going to get my two, but he would have went next and got his point anyway, so it cost myself a point going for it there. Because you had both blackjacks, he was going to go next. I mean, if he's decent at all. And hopefully my partner goes next because I'm loaded in spades. Hopefully he throws a low diamond. It's only worth one. And he knows where it's at, too. I don't like to double lead when my partner calls. Like, if my opponent would have called, there would have been a chance I'd have let another spade there. But I allow him to play knowing that he doesn't have to worry about the jack of diamonds with how I played that, though. That's why you always want to show your partner if you have one of the two bowers when they call it. So you can have two, but calling it with that kind of hand on two, I think, is kind of weak. Hopefully he picks it up, though. We'll see what he had. I really don't have enough to call anything. Unless I want to get euchred. Hopefully he's not loaded full of red jacks. He should have picked up that ace of clubs with the jack in his hand. That was overly passive of him. He should have definitely picked that up. I mean, if the jacks would have been reversed, I'd had the would be right and he'd had the would be left. I would have probably ordered him that almost. But right ace, you got to pick it up and hope your partner can help you. I was hoping they wouldn't do that. It's no nice clubs with my partner. I take one when you can get it. We had the exact opposite suits on this hand. We would have done well in diamonds. They don't mind XF three aces. Although hearts is weak. I'll throw my ace, pull around the trump. She's sort of the king and the queen, which means they're likely out, but not completely guaranteed. Oh, he must have all diamonds. Yeah, he did. Would have thought about picking that up even just with the bare jack simply because I had three aces. Well, I should know when he didn't pick up the one hand, he's kind of he's picking it up. He's really got something. Hearts does me no good. Hopefully he removed all the trump from this guy's hand. He had a bunch of them. Trump's probably out at this point, which means that's probably good. Hopefully he leaves a spade here at the end. And hopefully he has another heart in his hand. Why would you throw the jack of hearts over the ten of spades? Because he's very unaggressive, I'll order it. Normally I wouldn't call this hand. But also, if it's anything but hearts, I've pretty much gotten a garbage hand. Maybe we can go back and forth with each other, trumping in. He shouldn't have led that unless he has nothing but hearts left. See, he should have led that nine. I could have trumped it. And then he'd had the last trick. I would have got two instead of one. You got to think of stuff like that when you're playing. All right, he called hearts, so I don't have nothing. So you really don't have anything. I'm gonna try to give him up some points here. I'll be ahead of him. Hopefully, you don't have a higher one. Um, yeah, that's a loner. And if they have the right, I'm dead, but you just gotta go with it. That's 4 points. Granted, that wasn't a guarantee that I didn't have the right or the ace. I have an offsuit ace, so I should be able to hopefully stop them if they do try for a loner. Oh, he had it stopped. Throw a club. Hopefully that's an indication. Throw clubs. This is the boss card in that suit. It's always good to remember your boss cards. They got their point, but we got the deal and we got a 3 point lead. I can't order them on this one. I really want. If it gets back to me, diamonds should end the game. I wouldn't mind him. I'm gonna go diamonds again, see if it catches him. It's two. Here comes Jack of Spades. I knew that was going to happen. If I'd had this protected, we would have had him. Guess my partner can catch him on the last trick. Which you can't. If it gets back to me, I got diamonds, but if I lead diamonds, I'm probably just going to trump it. Wow. My partner has nothing in his hand. I can at least get the one. At least it gives me the deal at 9-9. Maybe we'll get lucky in front of Euchre. Unless he's got a high club. Alright. Another game going in. I always do Jack +1, even though I'm not happy about the offsuit here. Far better than red, but if you turn down that Bauer, they're generally going to go next on you if they have anything. And this could be the pretending like they really have something. People sometimes do that too. They'll sit there like they really are thinking to get you to turn one down. E for my partner. All right, that's our point. Oh, never mind. I thought my partner got that for some reason. You know, she has absolutely nothing. You had all clubs. So, like he had everything against me that time. There's nothing you can do. Then I get this type of hand the next hand. So he actually was thinking about it. Sometimes if people sit there a long time, pretend like they're thinking to psych you out and get you not to call. So I usually don't even go by on how long they sit there. Hopefully he gets this one. That looks good. He has no spades. Be nice if he threw the left or the ace. Hopefully he has the other jack. Well, that should drain both sides out of spades. Oh, he's trying to be sneaky with the king, which is kind of a smart way to play. Make him think that you only have one when you have two. Now he's thinking about, well, what suits do I want to protect? Hopefully he has another spade. Be nice if he had the nine sitting in his hand, but that'd be well, that should make it. That's our thing. I notice people sometimes slow down when you go along because they're mad. Um, Two plus an ace. One into your partner you should call. Although technically, yes, I am better in black. You can't just hope for things to fall your way. You got to realize too, other people have suits they want to call. You really want to score on your turn. Common thing here is for someone to lead out a trump card to suck trump out of both of us. He's not doing that, however. Hopefully, it makes it past them. This is hoping to promote my jack of clubs. Plus, I'm not very good in trump. And my partner comes through with one, and we got our point. Hopefully, he stops leading trump at this point. Spades already made it through once, so I had the ace. So that's why I didn't trump that, because it was a boss card. And they had the last one. So we actually had a halfway decent hand. Definitely not giving a jack on those two. Most people will never pass a jack. Don't have a whole lot. Gotta hope my ace can ride here. Which it does. Since he picked up, there's a good chance he's got two hearts in his hand, even though, yeah, I know. No, he doesn't. He should know he doesn't. He shouldn't trump unless he's putting a big one out there. Oh, he let it go. He has to trump here, though. Hopefully, he has more than all trump left, though. Hopefully, he called it kind of weak and my queen can make it. Yes. All right. Any three I'll call on. I'll drop the lowest card, which is the nine of clubs. He might be stuck in the head still, Craig. It takes a while to get quick at getting the ads off the screen. Although, granted, everyone on here has reasonably been playing for a while. He's rated almost 1,800. I'm going to give him a few seconds. Well, someone else booted him. I wasn't going to boot him. I don't like being booted myself, and I know it happens a lot. He might have waited because he's mad that he was losing too. Because we're up 7-2. I've seen people do that a lot. They get upset and they sit there until you boot them because they don't realize that they still lose those points. Three queens have a halfway decent poker, and hopefully he has the ace. Hopefully he has a diamond. It's not a difficult decision here. I think my partner should lead Trump because I called it. That's what you should always do. Here, I wouldn't mind if he didn't, but technically speaking, that doesn't really hurt me because it gets rid of a big one without taking out one of mine. And that gets rid of the other big one. Well, then my partner didn't have anything in Trump. That's a call you generally have to make. If you got three, you got to go for it. I mean, if I would have called that, I would have had nothing in any other suit anyway. I have a four of a kind. That would be a good poker hand. But not such a good euchre hand. Hopefully, throw something other than hearts. Well, I guess well, I know you don't have a heart. So I can get rid of my king of hearts quick. Whatever suit he throws, I'm going to save the other suit. So I'm going to save diamonds. I had to pick. Oh, I picked the right one. Which I kind of went off of his signal. So at least we held him to just 1 point there. I have two. Gotta hope your partner can help out. Because I should be able to promote one of these clubs too. That always sucks. Oh my god. Hopefully he doesn't over trump. I'll alleviate clubs out of my hand. I can't over trump him. That's pathetic. I didn't have anything, so not much I could do to help you there. Well, they're ahead of us now. Gonna have to go for this. Just the luck has turned pretty bad. I have two and two aces. Unfortunately, I can't lead trump to protect my aces because I don't have enough of it. If my partner can help me. If they have a trump card, I'm done. Ah, of course.